Okay, it's Fat Stormtrooper from Daft Chicken Gaming. I'm going to talk to you today about some items. There are a lot of glasses, and if you just search glasses on Community Market, you come up with a whole lot of them. Basically, there are many multi-class items. They're quite cool. These ones here, these Z goggles, are actually for the medic. They're reminiscent of Dan Aykroyd and Ghostbusters. You've also got these the Towering Pillar of Summer Shades, which were, I think, from 2014 or something like that. These are the Ecto glasses. They come in all sorts of things, but really of interest to the community market. At the top here's a knife storm effect. There's also sunbeams, burning flames, or bubbling. What's that doing there? Green confetti's a little bit like ectoplasm. Phosphorus looks like ectoplasm. But sort of, we'll have a look at some of the other effects. Going down here, kilowatt, nuts and bolts, circling heart, green energy. Green energy's a nice one because it looks like ectoplasm, and for that price I'll probably get it because it is a themed hat. I don't mind the concept of having a green energy hat, especially if I can do like a Ghostbusters thematic at some point. And then at the lower titles you've got the orbiting fires, the steaming, the mass flies, nuts and bolts, all the things that you'd expect. There is a vintage variant of it as well. This is, as I was saying, the Towering Pillar of Shades, a bit like the Towering Pillar of Hats. Summer Shades were introduced, I think, in 2011 or thereabouts in the summer collection. They're an all-class thing, as are the Towering Pillar. I like searching through these because there's like 300 entries, but you you often get spells on the community market that just turn up, and you might get a sort of footprints or a voices from below or one of the spectral paint type spells. The steaming shades, they as I say, they fit a lot of things. They are interesting, but at the same respect, they don't particularly look that good, as we will see later. Just looking here, see the so-called war goggles. They're the goggles that are associated with a heavy. They sort of like beady eyes. They make him look a bit more simple than he already does. But they're heavy glasses. That's talking about the stereoscopic glasses. They are scout glasses from a community workshop, and they look quite good, and they're paintable. So the next one's the Specter Spectacles. They are, I'm fairly sure they are, I thought they were spy, but I'm not sure. They're very small things and they're hard to see, so I'm not particularly fond of them. The special eyes, they come both on Pyro and NGs, and on the Pyro they look quite menacing. They come in, I think you can have two settings. One's suspicious and one's not suspicious. The strange seeing goggles, they're actually from a demo. They've got like these limes with straws sticking out of them. Is that the strange seeing? Yeah, they're quite good. Again, they come in the same thing as the Umbrero in the south of the border pack. And I think if you wear it with the umbrella, they look themed. If you wear them by yourself, you look like a tool. Okay, let's have a look what else is on the next page. Okay, the Reader's Choice is like an Easter egg from the 1990s, 1994 thereabouts movie, Miracle on 34th Street, which is a Santa sort of film, and that's where that comes from. It goes with all the classes except I think medic and sniper, but they're not. I mean, they look okay with the scouts. He sort of got it down on his nose a bit, but the rest of the classes, I'm not really impressed with them. The marksman is Easter off Groucho Marx, and that can come with or without the cigarette. You know, it can go with all classes. Spies often wear it. It looks quite funny on a spy. The strange. Okay, yeah, that's a macho man. It's an all-classer. That's a reminiscent of the village people. Grey-bands after the Wayfarer Ray-Bans, and they're quite stylish. The soldier, the scout carries them off pretty well. Google glasses are like a robotized version of something else that's on the Pyro. They look okay, but as I say, I wouldn't kill myself for them. Yeah, so yeah, Google means 10 to 100. It's a big number, so multifaceted eyes. Gabe glasses, fat glasses for fat man. They're heavy glasses. Cadet Viewer, that's in the same collection. The confidential, I think it's confidential collection. Anyway, so the same collection with the Kappa. It's a community market acquired item for the Scout. We talked about Reader's Choice and the genuine Tomb Readers. Now it comes from Tomb Raider 3. I think if you bought something, genuine items are usually goes along if you've bought something. Anyway, we'll continue on. I'm not particularly fond of those glasses. I think they look okay in the Scout, but not much else. Number 3. Okay, well, it's genuine marksman, but there's a genuine Juice Specs. Now they're I'm fairly sure that they're an Easter egg out of a game or something, and they're for the spy. So they're all the eyewear, but in particular the Z goggles at the top are quite interesting because they can come in unusual. And all the other ones, they often take up the slot of a hat, so they're not truly misc items. And really, really I'm a bit upset by that. The other sort of thing that we should talk about is Bonk Boys. Bonk Boys miscs for Scouts, so they're technically a bit like glasses as well. So I'm not going to review those today, but we'll probably put them in. And virtual viewfinders are something that I might talk about a bit later. And there's things that are actually quite nice. Okay, peace. Okay, it's Fat Stormtrooper again. We're just talking about things in my backpack here, and you can see that there's a whole lot of glasses here. If I search, I've got 31 items in total. So what we're going to do is have a look at some of them. This is the Liquidator's lid. It's something we've not talked about. It's a sniper's hat, and I've got one in Dead Presidents. Which is a pretty good effect. The sniper's after money, and I've really got a really good one in Arcana, which is a Halloween type effect, which looks pretty fancy, I think. This is a Towering Pillars of Shades, which is, as I mentioned, it's part of the Summer Adventure sort of package. That Summer Shades are sort of feeding off that about 3 years before, so one led into the other. Summer Shades are far better, more functional, they're paintable, and they're all classes. So they've also got some spells. I've got a couple of spells here. There's a strange one. That one there doesn't have spells. It's just painted green for St. Patrick's Day. These other ones, I've got one spectral spell and one with an aberration of memory. There's the War Goggles for the heavy. Makes him look dumber than he is. Macho Man, which is the all class of village people Easter egg. The Marksman, Groucho Marx, with or without cigarette, pretty cool. Seeing Double, now that's the strange Seeing Double. That's from the demo, and it's the lime glasses. Strange Spectre glasses from the Spy. I'm not really that familiar with them. I don't use them. Z goggles are for Dan Aykroyd and Ghostbusters, and they sort of sit up on top of the medic's head. That's a Green Energy one I bought from the market. I really do like the Knife Storm one. I'm thinking about it seriously. They're the Reader's Choice. That's from the Winter 2016 Mercenary Grade, and everything but the Medic and the Sniper. This is another one, genuine 17 Chapeau, which can go, I think, with any class. and it's quite a good looking hat on some classes like Spy, and even the Pyro looks okay. Grey bands, I mean, that's what I crafted. We've also got the Tomb Readers, that's what I crafted, but I've got the genuine item as well, and it's the Easter egg of Tomb Raider 3. What the other thing, okay, yeah, this is the Cadet Visor for the Confidential Collection crate. That's what we were after, and that's the same one that had the Bat Saber and the Kappa in. I guess, yeah, they're okay. I mean, I'm not sort of frothing at the bit about them. That's a strange reader's choice. This is a steam pipe. Also has glasses, like it sort of talks about like a cross between vampire, because you got the beady red eyes and the pipe. That's a medic item, and I have some of those because I uncrated 3 of them when I was doing this uncrating session. That's why I've got multiple of those. So these are all pretty cool items. Probably what we should do is look at them and probably start up here from looking what they look like on them. Now it's a sniper item. Now there it is, the money. Now I'm a hitman, I want the money. Show me the money. Although they probably take it in Bitcoin these days. Here is the Liquidator's lid in this Arcana. Sweet, nice looking effect. Especially if you piffed another green effect onto that, like Scorching or Antifreeze or one of those, it would look freaking spectacular. This is the Towering Pillar of Summer Shades. One word: ugly. Ugly. And wait for it. Ugly. And wait for it. Really ugly. And wait for it. Oh man, I'm so sick of it. I don't think I'll bother. Scout. This looks good on the Scout. Looks sort of, especially if you have some sort of gimmicky hat with it, the rotation sensation or something. It looks pretty good. They're the war goggles for the Hoovy. It makes him look more simple than he already is. I'm Forrest Gump. I'm gone to you, my mini gun. Strange Summer Shades. These are pretty good. These ones here, we'll have a look at them on the Sniper. They look good. They look good on the Heavy, especially when you have the tourist shirt. And that's they can also look, if you colour them up. I'd use them from the St. Pat sing Macho Man, Macho Man, I want to be a Macho Man. It's like the copper off the Village People. It makes everyone look like a porn star. And in fact, Dr. Porno. I am Dr. Porno. It really makes the Doctor look like a Swedish porn star. Hey babe, I've got a 12-inch penis. There you go. Seeing double, strange seeing double. Yeah, without the hat, without the Obrero, it doesn't do anything for me. With the Obrero, yes. Now this is the hat for the Spy. I've struggled to find. It's just such a small thing. It's like a fly shit on the end of his nose. It doesn't do anything for me. This one here, the special eyes. I like the special eyes. They're okay on the Engineer, but they're really cool on the Pyro. They make the Pyro look like a killing machine. They make him look like he wants to burn you as a matter of process, not for enjoyment or defense, just efficiency. Okay, vintage Z goggles. Easter egg off Ghostbusters, the Doctor. Have him up on his head. This one here is the one that I got from the community market with green, so it's reminiscent of ectoplasm. The next one along, we've having a look here. This is going to be the grey bands. Grey bands are good. They look like the Ray-Ban Wayfarers, and they're a classic Ray-Ban product. They look good on the Scout. They look good on the sniper. They look good on most everything. Pyro, well, they're sort of tilted at half of his face, but I mean, it makes him look like a SPAC. But everyone else, they actually look pretty good in. They are the very opposite of the other glasses that we talked about, which make everyone look shit. Okay, this is the reader's choice. Now, the reader's choice, I actually don't like it on him because you can't see it. I don't mind it on him. No. No. Fuck no. Yeah, maybe get away with it, but again, they're not my favourite glasses, and they should stay on the Miracle of 34, stay in that movie and not be exported. Thank you. That 70s chapeau with the glasses and the little beanie the little cap. Yes, I like this. It's an Easter egg from I can't remember which book, but look at that. It suits the pyro. You know, it's good on the pyro. It's good on the heavy. It's good on the spy. It's good on the medic. Makes him look officious. And oh yeah, it looks okay on him too. It looks okay on him too. You know, even the sniper, it looks like a real brutal governor out for a bit of money. And there's spy, you know. Yeah, so the scout. That's one of my favourite hats that doesn't have an unusual effect. I like it. Tomb Raiders. Now, it's like Womb Raider. Womb Raider. After seeing Angelina in that movie, I wanted to raid her womb. Yes, they look okay. I think they look probably best on the Doctor. They look okay on the heavy. Pyro, no, don't go there. Spy, yeah, okay. Yeah, they're okay glasses, but you know, yeah, you get that. The steam pipe. The steam pipe's got the beady Dracula eyes, and the pipe sort of a little bit reminiscent of a hybrid between Count Dracula and Sherlock Holmes. It's elementary, my dear Watson. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's not a bad thing for the medic. I probably prefer the real pipe, but again, this is a part of the machine type crates, machine invasion crates, and made to mimic the other items that are available. This is a strange reader's choice, come from the winter 2016 collection. Yeah. Not really want to comment too much about that, except for they are glasses. In fact, they really are glasses, yeah. I actually have 3 of these because I unboxed them at one of my earlier videos. There are other things that sort of are somewhat reminiscent of glasses, and the viewfinders in particular. So I've got the viewfinders here. I've just searched viewfinders. It's not going to catch all of them because some of them are named. This one here, when you open it up, it makes a little mechanical noise. This is something that's reserved for the engineer. It's an unusual virtual reality headset. I've only got one in this effect. I don't mind it, especially if you put on with other features. It's not a MISC though. It probably should be a MISC. It's not fair that it's not. These are a whole lot of different viewfinders that I've got. Viewfinders are really good. They're eyewear, but they're MISCs. You can have other things with them. This is a green black hole. Love it. I'll model these on the Scout for sake. This is smoking. Combination with other stuff is quite interesting. By itself is shit. Yeah, scorching flames. not as famous as the burning one, but still pretty good. Death at dusk. Dead by dawn. Dead by dawn. Dead by dawn. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting effect. This is your what's it called? Oh, anyway, I said it before. Yes, I love this one here. Electrostatic. Even the antifreeze would be good, but I don't know if that's around. Let's have a look at this. Oh yes, show us the money. Now you can see how you could put this hat with the with the other sniper hat we showed you earlier, and have like a double money effect. This is a nuts and bolts viewfinder, and it's really good for triple effects with nuts and bolts, or with in combination with the Tesla coil. It rocks. I do have other ones, like I have the duck, the molten mallard one, and I have some other ones, but they've been named differently, so they're not showing up in the search. But I'm not really going to sort of go out my way to flag them today. Peace.